Welcome back, everybody, to another part of this series where we are creating a web designer slash developer portfolio website. Last time we have finished on the work content section. These sections are where we are actually going to be showing the snapshots of the work and the case study for the actual work that we have been doing in the portfolio. So after this, we want to move on today into doing the final footer, which includes a CTA with a navigational model. So obviously these two are very crucial, and I want to go back to the inspiration that we have been using so far to show you exactly what I mean. Here, for example, you can see in this Dennis Nailwork website, you can see this very cool way of representing navigation. From here you can go into the next case, or all works here. Here as well, it's a bit more subtle in this website, so Sony, but you can still navigate to the second or the third or just the following page. Here, I think there's a bit of stuff missing here, so we're going to be trying to like fix that and include it in our own projects, our websites. But I really want to take as much inspiration as possible for this section here. I especially like this pop-out, but I want to incorporate it in such a way that it is not just copying and it adds some value. It's a cool concept. The concept basically being that you hide some of the content to create intrigue, but I don't really want to do that. Thinking of it, I just want to show the full model, just to show like that you can just see it and read about the case study. So let's just go into the work and let's just try to implement something that works here. This is the work. Instead of content, we are working on the final footer. Okay, so what are the things I want in the footer? Basically, I want a couple of things. The first thing here, if we just scroll to the side a bit, somewhere over here, I remember, yeah, this CTA section, we have this sort of footer, and this is like exactly what I want. So I'm just gonna, by the way, this should be into a footer here, and I'm just gonna copy this now and bring it here and just place it correctly here, and this will be like the base footer. Now here we want to have a navigational model and our call to action. So the navigational model will be very simple. It's just going to be a model of images here. You see now this image is the one we're going to be using, with the one with outer borders here, and not the one with because the image itself is not the full central piece. In this case, we want to have some text, previous, for example, previous. Okay. For some reason it is sticking to the top here. Okay, yeah, we just want to do this and remove the image here. Now we can move it freely. Now we can take this previous one and make it a bit bigger. I'm thinking about 96 here. This will be the previous navigation. So the user could click this and it will take him or her to the previous case study. Now we want to just group this into the previous 22 or maybe 24, something like that. And I want to increase the size of this, obviously make it proportional and make the height, the width fill its container, just make it a bit bigger as well. Here we just want to make this hot content and we just want to duplicate this. Also maybe we want to make it at the center. Okay, this hot content was here and here, so the elements, the text are the center, the previous and next, right? So here and I want to take the next one, and I want the user to go to the next instead of going back to the previous. So I want to make a bit more emphasis. That means we are adding some visual hierarchy to the next one. So we can make it bigger, and that will add a great bit of this. We're increasing visual hierarchy with size and giving the user more of an incentive to go to the next and view more of our work. So this will be basically the navigation. 64 pixel gap, and we want to center it. Now there's one thing that remains, and that is the call to actions, which are like one would be this one, let's work together. Okay, let's work together, this one. And the other one would be view all work. That's just a way to go back to the works page. So we can just take this. Obviously there would be some bit of difference here in the final design. For now, we're just going to make the buttons the same. There would be like 24-16 gap, and let's just take these and yeah, around 64 maybe. Then let's just center it. Now we want to have equal space from the top and from this, so I'm just going to go a bit up here, something like this, and this is proportional now. So this is basically not like that. Okay. This is basically our footer section for the work, where the user could navigate to either the previous page or the next page. Here I'm just gonna call this the main content. Yeah, so that's it for this page. Next time we should be going into, we finished the work page, so we should be going into the CTA page, and that will just take a single video. It's very simple. Then we're going to be going back to the responsiveness, and we're going to be finishing the wireframes finally. Really hope you are enjoying the series. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, again, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Until next time, goodbye.